Good evening. Good evening. How you doing? Trying out a dino sour. Because I'm told my roommate fucking loves them. He gets them all the time. And he was like, try one of these. Because he bought like 3 or 4, like 4-packs of the tall cans. Usually when he buys them, he has like 1 or 2. But today he just came home and he's like, dino sours. Okay. And they're essentially like sour alcoholic fruit beers. That's what they most often are. I do like me some sour. Sour is like my favorite flavor. I should eat more sour things, honestly. What's weird though is I don't like bitter. Granted, I think most people don't like bitter. But, you'd think if you love sour, you'd like bitter more. Because they're kind of like adjacent flavors in my mind. But I'm generally not a fan. Oh, I got shocked out of my step.
You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
Not bad.
Next.
Yeah, one shot him. I believe, yeah, we're just leaving to get to. I actually didn't even get, I thought I got to the standby phase.
It's dangerous to get close.
We actually didn't.
More power.
Let's press them with rain drive.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it. If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Okay, I'm just getting fucking comboed. I can't move.
I'm not done yet. I'm taking this.
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
Now.
It's over.
Here we go.
This is pretty good. The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now
I actually really miss sclerokinesis. This would have been so hard as my first playthrough. Okay, I'm gonna brain field it. Sorry, I'm tabbed out.
I can't waste time.
I gotta turn the game down a little bit.
I'll crush you in my field.
But yeah, not having sclero, especially in this place, it's like it's a lot harder to avoid the explodey
Bubbling
dudes.
up inside me.
And like my 3, like electro, hyper, velocity, and duplication, they do pair together so well that I'm just using that instead of like my combo visions. And also, I think the combo visions I have, they didn't have like the stunning power that Yuito's team did, where like I could hit them twice and they fall over, and then I hit them again, and I hit them again, to the point where like I wasn't even using the powers at all. I was just combo visioning.
It's Yuito platoon. Let's go.
Kasane, looks like all of you made it out okay.
I was able to rescue them thanks to your help.
I should be thanking you. I would have been taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
Hey, Kasane. You're not going to try and kill Yuito again, are you?
I already told you. She was the one that saved me.
I know. But I want to hear her say it.
You have all the right in the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions. It took me too long to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Something's different about you. Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
I know this will sound ridiculous, but please hear me out.
So my power.
The unfortunate
affected the
thing is
Kunai
we've
Gate.
seen this before.
So you knew.
I don't really want to skip it
Yeah.
though.
I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future, I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
Kinda.
That's not true.
Just
The you in that time was great. And you right now is special too.
when I heard this, the you in that time was great the first time. I assumed Kasane would have spent a little bit more time with Yuito, but everything in the story does move rather quickly. We don't kind of dwell on any like specific plot point for very long.
I have to admit, I never thought you'd be complimenting me.
Which mostly it's good,
Thanks.
but it's like when it comes to like characters' opinions of other characters, it's like that's not really conveyed to us through the story because we don't have enough time with those characters, like Seto and future Yuito. Everything else, the pacing is fine for everything else.
That makes me feel a little better. I'm proud I have the same power as you.
That reminds me. How is your brain doing? Has it settled down at all?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting by. I told you not to worry.
Liar. He's trying to keep us from worrying, just like Naomi.
Oh, we do get to
Alright.
hear her thoughts,
We
so
should
I shouldn't
exchange
skip
intel.
it.
Then first and foremost, we got some questions, especially about Kyoka.
Yes, of course you would.
I think it is one more
Kyoka,
chapter
Are
or
you
phase
one of the
before
design
we
children
actually
from
team up.
Togetsu?
I think.
Yes, I'm a clone made in Togetsu. My genes come from the founder of the Togetsu faith, Dr. Hitoyo Pope. The city is filled with chosen psionics, designed from the same genetic data as me. We are the children of Togetsu.
Again, this term design children. I know I've heard it somewhere before. It was when I regained a memory of Mother. Yes, she said I was made.
I see. I guess that's why Kyoka and Dr. Pope look the same.
It would be so fucked up. It'd be funny, but also really fucked up and terrible if you were a parent and a child and you like pretended they were like a design child and you had like secret documents that you made that could be relatively like hidden away but easily found if the kid like really looked for them. And then like have this like a conspiracy about like the origin of the child, and like if you were reading that about yourself, you're like, what the fuck? Because you're gonna believe every word, especially if you're a kid. That would be really funny, but really fucked up.
We're shocked when we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu facility.
I hate to
They
ask
would be,
this.
eventually you'd have to spill the beans and be like, oh yeah, no, it's all fake, I set this up. They would be so pissed. I would be so pissed. I'd be like, what the fuck? But then part of you would want to believe it because it's so fantastical. It's so much better than mundane life.
But if she was one of the Togetsu followers,
Yes, Kyoka was a spy. She was spying on Kasane. But that's not the case anymore. She decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely not our enemy.
Yeah, I believe you.
What? That was fast.
The way Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof enough. Though, that's kind of an embarrassing way to put it. Honestly, I don't know much about Kyoka, so I can't really make this decision myself. But I do know Kasane.
Do
I wanted
you?
to talk
I
to
said
her
this
to
the first
decide
time.
what to
Do you?
And I thought it was best to trust her. If I trust Kasane, then I trust the people she does.
Shiden, there's no need to get so riled up. You know very well this is the kind of person Yuito is.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Hey, Kasane. If Kyoka is one of the design children, does that mean you are too?
What? What are you talking about?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with the same face as Kasane's.
Yes, I probably am.
That's a weird way to say it. This is the first I've heard of this. Care to extrapolate?
I remembered a little from when I was a child in Togetsu. I remembered Mother. From what I recall, I was told I was one of the design children. It only just came back to me, so it doesn't feel real. That's why I said it like that.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory for you. You look so sad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
You're very kind, Hanabi. But of course you should have asked. Don't worry about it. And thank you.
You're so nice to her, Kasane.
Really? I wasn't trying to be. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to ask about?
Yeah, there is. If you know anything about humans coming from the moon, I'm hoping you can tell me more about it.
Guess we've learned nothing about this.
Did you hit your head or something?
Oh, so you guys don't know about this? Wait, what he said is true? Yes.
All right. I guess we should explain what we've been told.
I guess the general, like,
Who
arc
should I
of,
talk
like,
to first?
who knew what. Kasane knew a lot more in the beginning, and I guess Yuito learns a lot more in the end. I mean, I'll talk to... Who's got the symbol? Why is the symbol on no one? Okay.
It may be hard to believe, but apparently our ancestors moved here from the moon 2,000 years ago.
Apparently, human beings colonized the moon over 3,000 years ago because the Earth's environment wasn't livable anymore. It's so long ago, it feels like a fairy tale.
It was after the first colonists from the moon arrived on Earth that the extinction belt suddenly appeared. Because of its appearance, they were no longer able to contact the government
never did.
on the moon. So, I guess it's safe to assume that there are people on the moon too?
Trying to remember, I don't think we ever learned why the extinction belt came to be in the first place. I think that's still a mystery.
The first colonists from the moon were led by Yakumo Sumeragi. What they established on Earth later became known as New Himuka. It's hard to believe, I know.
The people who colonized the moon began a major cleanup effort to save the polluted Earth and make it habitable again. They spent nearly 1,000 years on the project.
We learned all of this after looking through Togetsu's archive, so I honestly don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know if this is true or not.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was also part of the conspiracy, then...
Actually, no. It's true. It's all for real.
Because he was there, he's from the
What do you
moon.
mean, Kagero?
Dinosaurs are
Sukumi.
meh, by the way.
Don't look at me like that. I can't stand it when you look at me like that.
It's not as sour as other sours I've had recently, and I'm like, and the flavor is fine. It is what it says on the tin, but it's
Kagero,
fine.
there's a lot I want to ask you. But for now, tell us about history as Togetsu sees it. Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all a lie. Just a way to get Togetsu independence. Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment to me. So does that mean that you are one of the design children as well, Kagero?
Now, I said mostly, didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
Get real. Even if there actually were colonists from the moon, that would have been 2,000 years ago.
Cold sleep.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists are being kept in cold sleep in a Togetsu facility. They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth. And then we're supposed to contact the moon.
Hold on. Does that mean you're from the same generation as Yakumo?
Look, I don't expect you to believe me right away or anything. But it's the truth. The people of New Himuka wanted to live on Earth. So those that wanted to return to the moon made Togetsu. Togetsu doesn't care about New Himuka or Seiran. They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living on this crappy, other-filled planet. But as long as the extinction belt is there, they can't go back. Not only that, there's news that others are attacking the moon too. So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their homeland and escape Earth? They need to make it so the colonization never even happened in the first place.
The red strings. The time travel power.
I see. They want to go back in time and negate it all from ever happening. But wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize Earth again and repeat this history?
To be precise, The plan is to only take the moon and Earth back in time with a few exceptions.
Is that even possible? Taking only a portion of the universe back in time.
They believe the red strings can do it. They plan to leave records of this timeline's history in the areas that were not taken back in time, so future generations won't attempt to colonize Earth again.
You know, that's one detail I don't think has ever been explored in time travel is localized time travel of a certain area and only that certain area, but the rest of the universe is unchanged. My immediate thought is like, wouldn't that like tear space-time apart and cause like the universe to unravel? I don't know. Like, would it break? I don't think it would break all of existence. That's my first assumption.
Hang on. I'm getting confused. That's so outrageous. I don't know how to take it all in.
Whether you want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to create the red strings to carry out their plan. Kasane is the result of that, although it's pretty strange how Yuito has a similar power.
Let's suppose everything he said is true. That means this isn't really the time to be squabbling over New Himuka or Seiran. If Togetsu were to get what they're after, then none of us would have ever existed.
No, that's not right. We can't let them succeed. We're all here trying to survive.
Kagero, why would someone at the center of Togetsu's plan reveal all this to us? Can we assume that you are planning to abandon them as well?
Ruining their plan is something I've been working towards since the beginning. That's why I joined them, to get in the way.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe you?
You don't have to. If you've got a problem with me, I'll walk. But whatever happens, I'm not going to sit back and let them get away with erasing this history. I left my family on the moon. I won't let them take her existence, too.
Kagero means it. I can tell. It's been a long time since I've seen him like this. So please, trust him.
Tsugumi.
Tsugumi knows Kagero best. I think we can trust her judgment. Besides, I have a feeling you trust him already.
Yeah. If Tsugumi trusts him, then I trust him too.
And if Yuito does, then I do too. Of course, I'll kill him if he betrays us.
She says with a smile on her face.
Of course. I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that's what ends up saving me.
If we're going to believe Kagero, then we have to believe all of the history about the colonists from the moon too. And then figure out what we can do knowing that.
We're stopping Togetsu's plan. That's all we can do. But it's too much for us to handle alone. We need someone who can move nations.
Are you going to ask New Himuka for help? We're fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the things they're doing, though. If they know what Togetsu is trying to do, they might realize their terrible actions are all in vain.
What if we asked Seiran for help? If they know about the Togetsu threat, they might realize that New Himuka isn't who they should be fighting.
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiran should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history. On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
At least it's better than nothing. I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
Indeed. So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Yes, let's do that. Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
And you go try explaining things to Seiran. Now we're finally after the same thing.
Let's do our best.
What an exhausting day. Way too much happened.
That was a lot of stuff for one
You don't
phase.
get to say that! At least you already knew about the moon and Togetsu's plan.
I'm sorry.
Look, let's not start pointing fingers. We should sit down and try to process what we learned.
I agree. We've been in the dark all this time, but not anymore.
That's right. What we need to focus on now is stopping Togetsu. Kyoka, Kagero, you both all right with that?
Yes, of course. This is what I want, to be with all of you.
So wait, you decided to trust me? Shiden, you're so sweet.
You're making me regret it talking like that.
Are you blushing?
Dang it, you caught me. You know, kids wouldn't talk to adults like that back in my day. I swear I'll never betray you. If I did, these last 2,000 years would be for nothing.
Then let's set out for Seiron after we get some rest.
I think the next phase is Arahabaki, because I think that's what happened. Yumito goes and talks to his brother, and I think they go into Arahabaki to like tell everyone
Such a
everything.
kid, though. I can't tell if he's honest, a sucker, or just too nice.
Yes, you're right. But that might be what makes him strong.
New products. I'm out of jellies. Any new plugins? Probably not. Visuals? Nope. That's just materials. Let's go to presents first. An old PC. I wouldn't say no to an old PC. I mean, I might. What am I gonna do with an old PC? It's gonna be incompatible with everything. That's a shame. That's a red heart too. Okay, the only thing I could make potentially is visuals. God, there's so many. I'm not using any of them either. I don't know why I'm like this. I just like feel the need to have everything. But I won't feel the need to like grind out materials in order to actually 100% complete it. It's like for some it's like a half measure, but I want to do the half measure. I don't know why. Why am I like this?
You don't remember being in Togetsu at all, Kasane? No. I only remember bits and pieces. Did you know me then? No, I didn't. I'm sorry I didn't tell you anything.
I'll never betray your trust again.
You look so relieved, Major. Your beauty just shines through.
I have no presents
There's
for
a
her.
weight off my chest now that I told you everything. What about you?
Me? Can't you tell? I'm so refreshed from talking that I'm 50% more fresh-faced.
I see.
Yes. Seiron's rebel faction has declared themselves a provisional government, continuing their illegal activities, but there appears to be a rift developing. We have received information that current travelers and Seiron have maintained a distance in their relationship from the very start due to differing opinions. The unified rebel faction may already be crumbling from within.
I guess I should talk to Kagero.
I mean, I probably have to talk to everybody. Glad it looks like we'll be able to work together with UA2's team, but we can't stay quiet about Chairman Sumeragi. Who's not?
Not bad.
More books. But these are physical books. Oh, I didn't know what he was doing at first. I was like, is he just throwing his arm? Which wouldn't really make sense. I think Seiron's top brass are gonna listen. Probably not. If I had to guess. My present is a photo of the moon. Feels like a tease.
Good taste.
I'll finish off the presents first. Can't believe people went to the moon and came back. Our ancestors were really amazing. Togetsu was quite the ordeal. Nothing beats relaxing at a time like this. You need to keep your mind and body rested. That we do. It doesn't even, it's not, oh, it's the T set. I was like, how does it, old PC not have a right heart? The old PC does, the T set doesn't. But it's still a gift she'll accept. Stop sleeping.
You know what I like. Thanks.
I do. I do. Alright, Bond episode time. See, I knew when I started, like, I think that's why I was, like, waiting days and days. I knew it was just gonna be cutscenes the whole time.
Kasane, you free right now?
I guess so. What is it this time?
You remember my promise from before, right? A fun and exciting date with your one and only Daddy Kagero.
You're not my father, and I'm not interested in a date.
Never call yourself
What?
daddy.
You told me the last one was super boring. You shattered my fragile heart into itty-bitty pieces.
You're still bothered by that? Fine, I'll say it was fun.
This was also weird when it, like, the last cutscene was like, I left my family behind.
No, that's not what I mean. I want to make up for it. Besides, you know how I hid my past? I wanted to apologize for that. So this is like a second chance coupled with an apology.
An apology
the apology
date.
is fine, but I don't know why it has to be with a date.
It's like my dream, I guess? Just say yes, please. Let me show you a good time you won't forget. So, how was it? The dining experience at Baki's Cafe is supposed to be very popular with high school girls.
I think Naomi and Yuito would have enjoyed it more, but it was fun. No complaints here.
Next up is dessert. I'll get you anything you want. Cake? Parfait, maybe?
I'm fine with just tea.
I figured you'd say that. Already got a cup.
Wait, when did you... Oh, you used your invisibility power. That's an interesting use for it.
You can't just reveal my secret like that. Even if you know how it's done, it's more fun when you pretend you don't. Like this. I grew this flower from a seed. The flower symbolizes hidden kindness. A perfect match for you. So, what do you think so far?
Well, you seem to be following the standard dating norms I read in magazines, but they all have a nice Kagero twist. However, something's bothering me. You've gone through a lot of effort just to make up for lying.
You're either really perceptive or overly distrusting. But yeah, I guess it's time I tell you.
Now, I don't date a lot, but I feel like asking for feedback on the date while you're still on it is, weird and awkward.
The truth is,
unless you can find a way to make it, like, turn it into some sort of, like, flirtatious tease.
I tried to assassinate you back in the day, so that's kind of included in this apology.
Assassinate?
From the looks of it, you haven't realized it at all. Guess that means I still got it. Fortunately, I didn't have to go through with it, but I was waiting for the right opportunity. Like trying to be alone with you.
As the one you were targeting, I believe I have a right to know why.
It was to stop Togetsu's plan. Their plan hinged on your power, so I thought that killing you might be the best option left for me. Of course, now that you've decided not to support them, I've got no reason to hurt you. You can trust me on that.
Well, I don't doubt that, but I'm still not satisfied.
Sorry, I thought I was muted.
What, really? I guess this wouldn't be enough to make up for trying to kill you. I could do something even...
It's not that. It's just killing someone. Is it that easy for you to do? I don't understand how you could make that decision so easily, even if it is to achieve your goal. There's no way I could do that.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense. I mean, it's not like I don't value life or anything like that. But yeah, if I seem cynical about it, it's probably because I don't feel like I'm very... alive, I guess you could say. I'm like a ghost from the past, existing in a time when his family and everyone he knew is long gone.
Your family. You mentioned you left them on the moon.
Yeah, I had a wife and daughter. My daughter was simply the cutest. You'd be surprised she was related to me. She didn't have a bad bone in her body.
That you know of.
I loved her dearly and she meant so much to me. But in the end, I couldn't do anything for her as a father. What's even more sad is that I've got no idea what kind of person she grew up to be. I mean, really, could I be a worse father? That's why, at the very least, I want to protect the life she lived. I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means turning against my homeland. I might even kill if it comes down to it.
I mean, you already have.
How about we leave this off here? I think you've heard
We'll
enough.
be addressing this later in the story, but you killed
Alright.
Yuito's father.
So, what did you think of Daddy Kagero's date? Pretty awesome, right?
Yes, I would say it was worthwhile. I think I learned a little about who you are.
Ah, you finally realized what a wonderful, charming person I am. Oh, I'm such a heartbreaker.
Although, I still don't know how serious you are because you always joke around.
You know, I don't really know either.
Huh?
It's a defense mechanism.
Just kidding.
I'm sure.
Sorry to make you help me fulfill my dreams today. See you later.
I wonder what he meant by that. I feel like I got to know him a little better, but trying to understand other people isn't that easy.
True. It's hard enough to understand yourself.
There's a rumor lately that I've been using my power to spy on people. I would never do that, you know? I mean, I can't say I haven't thought about it. Do I look desperate enough to spy on people?
It's because you're always so thoughtless, but I know you're not like that.
Oh? Thanks. That's my Kasane. I like that you're always so cool-headed.
I mean, I think anyone will at least think about it. If you could go invisible.
What? You wanted to get closer to me? Aw, shucks.
I guess I would like to understand you better.
She says with a heavy sigh. It was Arashi. Who was the other one? Yeah, she's playing with her PC, her brand new old PC.
Kasane, do you remember when I said I wanted you to help me with a job?
For payment of the rations that you treated me to.
Yeah, I'm going to cash that in now. Don't worry, the job will be worth your time.
What are all these? Looks like empty bottles, junk parts, candy wrappers, and they're all mixed together.
Exactly. I need you to sort them.
Why do you have so much?
I kinda got lazy and didn't get around to cleaning them up.
It sounds like trash.
Oh, yeah, take care of this trash bag for me, too.
Don't throw it. You got trash everywhere again. Now what could this be? You don't see that many handwritten letters anymore. How interesting.
Oh, that. You can throw that out, too.
But it's unopened. Let's see. It's from Major General Fubuki. What if it's important? Are you sure you don't want to check it?
I I can't foresee, like, even if I had like a massive falling out with somebody, it's like I'll never speak to you again, kind of thing. And then they sent me like a letter or an email or whatever. I think I would just, no matter what, I would end up reading it. Like, no matter what. I might read it quickly and be like, yeah, whatever, and then toss it. But, like, I'll still read it. My curiosity would just, like, I would just wonder forever. I'm like, I wonder what that said. I'd rather just read it.
Messaged me instead of using this archaic method. If you're that curious, be my guest and read it.
Don't mind if I do.
You didn't even hesitate.
What, you said be my guest.
So, anything surprising?
No. Basically, he's filling you in on what he's been up to. Also, he says not to drink too much soda.
I thought so. He sends me letters filled with stuff that doesn't matter. I don't get it at all. I would reply to a message, but a letter? Just opening it is a pain.
If he's going through the trouble of handwriting a letter, don't you think it means there's something special he's trying to get across? If that's the case, then you should really cherish these. You never know what could happen to us next.
Look, it's not that I don't understand what you're saying, but these letters have been piling up, and just finding a place to keep them is a pain. Besides, just getting the letter lets me know that he's doing okay. So you can throw this in the trash. Fubuki and I aren't like you sisters.
You're awfully stubborn.
Exactly. You're a perceptive one.
She's so very different from me and Naomi. Especially how little she seems to care about her brother. Still... Arashi, remember the Major General Fubuki you saw in the future?
Yeah? What about him?
You were angry, weren't you? I mean, you saw it with your own eyes. You keep saying that you're not those kinds of siblings, but it doesn't feel that way to me. So why...
I mean, of course I'd get mad if he died. I feel like human emotion is a strange mechanism.
Really?
More importantly, Kasane, I don't see your hands sorting through the trash.
Huh?
That was a good distraction, but you're not getting out of your work.
I think Arashi is my favorite.
I wasn't trying to get out of it. I'm not like you.
Great. Then good luck here. I'll be busy skipping out on my own work. Have fun.
Looks like she dodged my question.
I've been in the OSF a long time, and a rookie as good as you is a rare thing.
You mean a rookie who's easy to give your work to?
I can't just give my work to anyone. I chose you because I know you can handle it.
And I think my
also,
original,
because I trust
my
you
original
personally,
like,
even outside of work.
like,
So I'll trust you to
snap
keep
interpretation
working as an extension of myself.
was, I would like, I feel like a mix between Arashi and Kasane, and that's just proven to be true. How you doing? How you doing, Despair?
You're intriguing. I'm discovering more and more of your good qualities.
Doing good tonight?
I am. Well, I guess getting to know someone isn't a bad thing.
I'm alright. Today was a day. Just a day. Nothing special. Uh-oh, I think there was an important computer part in the garbage I had you throw out. Don't know if I can get another one. This only happens because you're so messy. Why do you use such an old-fashioned device anyway? It doesn't suit you, Arashi. It's true, a PC can't keep up with the human brain when it comes to processing speed. They're inefficient and old-fashioned things. But building these antiques and thinking on how to make them function better is how I exercise my brain. It seems inefficient at first, but the result is an increase in total efficiency. I guess the simple answer is it's my hobby. Kids these days. If there was someone you liked, Kasane, where would you want to take them on a date? I want to know what kind of dates kids these days go on. You were definitely asking the wrong person. I've never been on a date, and I don't plan to. Just thinking about it is a waste of time. That's very you, Kasane, but it's not as wasteful as you think. Thinking you want to... But it's not as wasteful as you think, thinking you want to bring someone here. When you're thinking of that person, it's like they're right there in front of you. I guess that's something you don't understand, Kasane. I know what those heads and boxes were. Nobody's talking about where the cargo originated from, but I'm guessing we're right. Those brains were from clones, right? Yes, there should be no mistake that all those heads were from design children clones. You're right, that's because Togetsu has the technology to mass-produce design children. They are created to carry out missions, and if they fail, they die. Those heads could be from the ones that were disposed of for failing. That's right. However, that doesn't explain the massive amount of heads. Either way, the fact remains that they mass-produced them for commercial use. We found out the truth, but it still doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, mass-producing heads is a little weird. I want to apologize for what happened the other day. Can we meet and talk in person? I'm waiting in Seiron. Okay.
Gamma.
I'm sorry to bother you about this, Kasane.
It's fine. I wanted to talk to you too. To apologize.
Why? I'm the one who should say sorry. You don't have any reason to apologize to me.
I just dumped all my feelings on you without any regard for yours. If I'm being honest, I still don't think I completely understand how you feel right now.
I don't remember their previous Bond
after
episode.
Everything I've experienced lately, I think I can imagine it a little.
Did something happen? You really felt like you wanted to die?
Oh, right. He said he wanted
Not
to die.
Me, Naomi.
I was like, this
She
is
said that
weirdly
she
dark.
didn't want to live anymore. She didn't want to live as an other. Her sanity being maintained with medicine made of human brains.
She said that?
I didn't understand her at the time. I wanted her to live no matter what it meant. But now I partly understand where she's coming from. That feeling that makes you want to run away from life when things are so incredibly hard and painful. If that's what you were feeling, then I realized I didn't have any right to complain to you.
Thank you for understanding. Let me just say it again. I shouldn't have unloaded my feelings of self-pity on you. I'm old enough to know better.
He actually is.
So I brought you something as a token of apology.
Is that a packed lunch?
Yeah, they're all from the recipes Naomi gave me. I don't know if you're hungry or not, but maybe you'd be willing to give them a taste.
Thank you. I wanted to taste what her recipes were like.
This is stir-fried mackerel and green peppers. This is vegetable namul, and that's shredded meat.
What's namul?
Wow, you really went all out.
I'm still learning, so I've burnt some of them. It may not look appetizing, but it should still be edible.
I've made food like that.
Not bad. It does remind me of my sister's cooking a little.
Really?
Yes. It doesn't even come close to the real thing, though.
I see. But getting you to say that it reminds you of it is still an accomplishment.
It's fairly good and a little familiar. It must have taken you a while to make all of this.
It wasn't a big deal. Cooking helps calm me. It's perfect for self-reflection.
You think so?
Kinda is.
Yes, although I used to think it was a waste of time. I thought about what you said while I cooked.
Which part? I think I said a lot the last time we talked.
About how I wanted to roll over and die, and how that was selfish. It really hit me hard, thinking how much Naomi wants to live in her original body. And about how much all my friends who died in battle would have wanted to live. It made
That reminds me, when I was in high school, I'm sure this was like mandated by the school itself, but like the teachers, one of our teachers at one point ended up having to talk about suicide. And I just remember it was part of their like attempt to prevent suicide. Like I knew it was coming from a good place, but they were basically saying it's the most selfish thing you could do. It's a terrible thing. Think about all the people you're leaving behind, kind of stuff. And I was sitting there like, the terrible fucking way to. If anybody in this room is suicidal, this is not fucking helping at all. I would know.
me realize that wasting whatever life I have left was disrespecting their memory.
Part of me thinks you're taking it a little too seriously, but I'm glad I got through to you.
I might be too serious, but I plan to live the rest of my life to its fullest.
How?
First thing is to get back to eating healthy with Naomi's recipes. I also want to reevaluate the way I spend my weekends. Maybe find a new hobby besides cooking.
Sounds like a good idea. And I'm sure your cooking will get better with practice.
Then I guess I'll keep at it. Would you mind tasting more of my food sometime?
Of course.
Thanks. I still have trouble figuring out what's good or bad since I've never been concerned about how my cooking tasted before.
You seem like you're enjoying it.
I am, although it stresses me out while I'm doing it. But maybe I enjoy that part too.
He looks so alive. Maybe he started to feel more positive about his life.
That was a relatively short bot episode. Used to think I didn't need a hobby, but after trying cooking and some other things, I realized the necessity of it. A hobby isn't something someone has you do like a job. It's something you do on your own to improve yourself. Really? That sounds more serious than I thought. Serious? I was trying to say that it's fun. Well, it's just my interpretation. You should find something that you enjoy. The real selfish thing is saying someone's dire feelings or wants are selfish. Yeah, that's more or less what it is. It's just like, and like I get why that. I don't think it's a really strong. I don't think people really make that argument anymore. But that was like the prevailing like method that people would try to like help prevent people from committing suicide when I was growing up. I don't think anyone does that anymore because it doesn't fucking work. It is not a good tactic. But it was like, I think it was mostly to get you to think of like people around you that love you, presumably. And to like think of them. And maybe the connection will help you stay around longer, but like it's a terrible argument. It's the same as like depression. Like if you make someone depressed feel guilty for being depressed, and you're like, think of all the people around you. It's like you've now triggered it to be that's the most triggering thing to a depressed person. Like you just made it so much worse. Anyways, I want to talk to you about something, Kasane. I want to talk alone, so come to Masubi's if you feel like it. Only if you feel like it, though. You don't have to be reserved all the time. I guess if talking like that relaxes you, you don't have to force yourself to change.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you wanted to talk to me about something?
Oh, Kasane. Oh.
What is it?
What did she see?
Nothing.
But you just look like you noticed something. Did you see something with your clairvoyance?
What did you see?
Well, I won't pry if it's uncomfortable for you to share.
Oh, did she just like read our mind or secrets by accident?
Yes?
Your left knee.
My left knee?
You may not have noticed, but there's a bruise. You might have hit it during a fight.
Oh, now that you mention it, I did hit it in my last fight.
I think you should get that treated. The bone isn't hurt, but it might leave a mark.
Good idea. I'll get it looked at when I get back to the hideout. I'm surprised you noticed.
I had a feeling you were subconsciously favoring your left leg when you were walking over here.
I have done that. I have done that before and not noticed until someone pointed it out to me. They're like, why are you limping? And I was like, am I? They're like, you're limping. I was like, and then I like was walking the way I was walking. And I looked down. I'm like, oh my God, I'm limping. But like, I didn't notice because I wasn't really feeling pain, but I think I wasn't feeling pain because I was limping because I was walking away in a certain way to avoid pain subconsciously. So that does happen.
I was worried, so I couldn't help but use my power. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I should be thanking you for telling me about my injury.
Because I violated your privacy by looking under your clothes. It's not good to use my power without permission like that.
Ah, I see. That's why you felt uncomfortable
She
telling
can be as big of a peeping Tom as Kagero can
be
be.
The general consensus.
Some things are off limits. I'm not a child anymore, but I'm still doing the same stuff as back then.
Did something happen when you were younger?
Yes. I didn't realize back then that what I can see isn't something I necessarily should see. When I told people what I saw, they would get uncomfortable and sometimes get scared of me. I finally realized that I shouldn't be doing things like that. That looking underneath someone's clothes or inside their home was bad.
Is it really so bad?
What? I mean, nobody wants to have their secrets revealed.
True.
You wouldn't like that, would you?
To be honest, that wouldn't really bother me.
That means you don't have any.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if my secrets were revealed. That's because you have none.
I don't have any secrets.
Well, there you go.
People can look all they want. Are you saying you can see inside people's bodies?
It is
too?
easy. It is easier to live a life where you just don't have secrets, though. Like, it's so much easier.
Yes. It can be a little revolting if you're not used to it.
Then not only can you see injuries, you can detect internal diseases early as well. That means your power can save lives. It's fascinating. There really aren't many that can do that. I think it's a wonderful power.
Yeah, she should be like a doctor.
You're the first person other than Kagero to say that.
That's surprising. I thought the OSF would evaluate your effectiveness quite highly.
They tell me it's effective in battle, but my power hasn't often been noted for its everyday uses. I've been mindful in trying to avoid seeing things, or not talk about it if I do see something. It's a strange feeling being told I can look. It does take a weight off my shoulders, though.
Well, that's good.
Yes. Thanks, Kasane.
Thank you for finding my injury. By the way, didn't you have something you wanted to discuss?
Oh, we can talk about that some other time.
Really? I still have
Distracted
time now.
by your naked body.
It's okay, really. I'll talk to you about it the next time I see you.
Sure. See you then. She seems to have a lot on her mind. I can't help but be a little concerned. Next time I see her, I need to make sure we talk.
Make sure you take care of that bruise. Once a spot gets hit, it's easy to get hit there again. I worry because you were a little careless about enemy attacks. Thanks for your concern, but I'm not careless. Dodging the least amount necessary just yields the best results. What about you, Sagumi? You keep your distance from your enemies. But that doesn't mean you can let your guard down. You never know what kind of attack they could send your way, so be careful. It probably is dangerous when I'm out of ammo. Thanks, I'll try to be careful. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting any challenges done. Granted, I did all this in the last playthrough, so. That is this standby episode done. I was gonna check. I want to see how far we are. Okay, so I think it was. You get 5 with your main team and then 4 with the opposite team. So I'm about halfway with the Bond episodes, which is kind of crazy because we're like 3/4 of the way through the story. I think you do, like, when we do actually, like, team up, though, it's like, you end up with, like, 6 or 7 Bond episodes per phase after that. So it's like, the standby episodes, not only does this place get super crowded, but, like, the standby episodes, like, take way longer to go
get
through.
A little rest. I think we're all rested up.
Yeah, we can't exactly take our time on this one. Togetsu could have sent people after you too. Be careful out there. I'll do what I can on my end to support you.
Man, Haruka, you're great. I thought Yuito Platoon's Wataru was pretty good, but hey, you're not so bad yourself. Gotta hand it to our twins for all their support, right? Love ya!
It would have been the perfect compliment if you didn't mention my brother, but thank you.
You're almost as good as your
You have no
brother.
shame?
Like, thanks.
What? Aren't you ashamed that you just can't pay anyone a compliment?
If anyone should feel ashamed, it's you.
Kyoka, Arashi, let's go. It seems like Kagero and Shiden want to mess around.
Well,
Wink.
you heard her, Shiden. Wanna mess around then? So what will it be? A fist fight? Power battle? A youngin' like you won't best me.
Shut up! Don't make me part of your antics.
Anyway, if we're going to talk to Seiron, where should we start?
I suppose we should think about that before we head there.
Probably should, yeah. Should probably, you know, come up with an action plan or something.
Yeah, we don't have any connections with the Seiron government. What about your influence with the press, Arashi?
I'm good at using them to promote an image. But getting them to do what I want, when I want, is a different story. Moreover, we're talking about politics here. Getting people to believe us is not going to be an easy task.
This is the type of information that would be better spread among the people as a rumor, than inform them once enough interest builds.
An impressive analysis from a former spy.
I know that's a compliment, but I'm not sure how I feel about it.
Hmm?
Hey, let's get back on topic. What about that official from before? The guy who asked us to assassinate Yuito.
We had that disagreement over Naomi. I doubt he'd be willing to hear us out after that.
Karin might be able to get through to the Seiron government.
Right, Major General Karin. It does seem like he could.
He left in a hurry when we last saw him at the facility where they were keeping Naomi. I wonder where he is now.
Wait, something is happening at the Supernatural Life Research Facility. Good thing we decided to monitor it. They're starting to transport the other weapons.
Transport? What do you mean?
Their destination is Mizuhagawa. Naomi is included.
What are they planning on doing with her?
Probably nothing good, considering all the trouble they're going through.
Did they leave some kind of plan behind? They need some reason to be doing this.
Wait, it's mostly been redacted, but I found one. Oh, they have the name of the person in charge. No, it can't be.
Is it Karin?
Tell us who it is already.
The one trying to take the other weapons? It's Major General Fubuki.
Oh.
Fubuki? Why?
There was always a possibility that he was somehow involved, considering the research facility is operated by Spring Pharmaceuticals.
I'm just wondering about Major General Karin and whether or not he's involved. Because if he is...
I don't care about the reason right now. We can ask them when we get there.
You're absolutely right. But either way, we still have to go rescue Naomi.
Yeah. Should be easy to talk if Fubuki's in charge. I can't imagine they have enough people with the transfer power to carry all the other weapons at once.
Even with the shuttling, they will have to take breaks between transfers. We should still have time to make it.
We should hurry before it's too late.
What is Major General Fubuki doing in Mizuhagawa?
Maybe moving the other weapons to Suo. If so, Naomi and the rest might not be safe. We have to get my sister back. Let's move.
Let's go. We end up in Mizuhagawa a hell of a lot more than Yuito ever did. This is like our third time here.
I confirmed a water attack. Are you okay? Being wet makes it hard to move.
Not yet.
Aim for that spot.
Wow, okay. I didn't know a single fallout was gonna like fucking kill him like that. Oh, there's nothing to grab. Let's try to grab something to throw.
Do it.
Got it. It's over.
Come on!
I'll do it. Checkmate.
There's more.
Use it.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. If I get the timing right, I might be able to use the construction equipment around here for an attack.
Man, it's really hard to like Unless they use hyper velocity, you can't really like
That seems to be the
lower their bar.
Keep your guard up. Using the Shiden. Help me, Kagura.
This might break their shield?
The enemy has lost us.
No.
Where there's life, there's hope.
I knew I was low health, but like,
Still need your help. Thanks.
I figured
Sorry
I'd be
for the
fine
trouble.
without healing. I really just miss clairvoyance. It was so much easier to deal with these enemies if I can just one-shot their fucking shield.
Focusing attack. Match me.
Watch yourself.
I've hit it with so much stuff, and it's still not broken.
The shell is broken.
Give it to
Aim
me,
for its
Arashi.
weak spot.
For you, Kasane.
It's working. Focus on that spot.
Of course.
I don't know why those enemies have become so impossible to deal with.
Let's keep this going.
Run, youngster!
Show me what you got.
Oh, okay.
Time for stealth.
Useless.
If we use duplication correctly.
Oh, fuck.
Kasane, SAS.
Get him.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
Got you.
I do really miss clairvoyance, teleportation, and sclerokinesis.
That seems to be the spot.
I'll support you.
That's you.
Lend me your power.
Granted, this combo's pretty strong.
Keep it up. Kasane, the enemy is stunned and can't move.
Why are there no objects in this place? I keep trying to grab stuff and there's nothing to grab.
Oh, thanks.
More power.
It's time for brain drive.
Sis?
It's working. Focus on that spot.
Yeah, like the like
Power, Kasane.
the stun power of Yuito's team's combo visions are they're way better.
We doing this? Go.
It's over.
Kasane.
Are we good now? Honestly, I can't wait till I have like all the powers again. And I can just take full advantage of all 8.
I'm rooting for you.
I'll do it. Check. I'm off. Leave it to me.
The enemy is stunned. Now's the time.
Over.
Time for stealth.
Okay.
Too slow.
I'm rooting for you.
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
Got it. Check.
That's
you. Show me what you got.
Please, Kyoka. It's over.
Dover. Okay, where am I going? Not that way. That's just more enemies. Am I approaching levels? No. I started the playthrough at 57. I'm probably gonna end the playthrough at like 59, maybe 60.
Looks like there's a resource reading around here.
There is an item over there, but I don't care.
I can see Naomi, and it looks like more human-born others. So they can actually control others.
That's Kodama platoon. Are they transporting them to Suo?
I've already fought Kodama like 3 times, I think. I really hope we don't have to fight her again. I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight Naomi, though.
What do you want to do? You want to try contacting Major General Fubuki through Brain Talk?
We don't have time for that. We're going to get right in their faces. Arashi, can I leave the negotiation with the Major General to you?
I think that's best. I should be the one to do it. Just be ready to fight if things go south.
I'm ready. I think we all are. Okay, let's go. Fubuki, Kodama, what are you doing?
Ah! What are you doing here?
Kasane? Arashi? Kodama, I need you to stand down.
You got it, Master Fubuki. Okay, guys, you'd better not try to pull a fast one, or I'm gonna get mad.
What are you doing here? More importantly, why did you side with Karin? It's left Suo in a mess. If you tell me that Karin tricked all of you, I can talk to the higher-ups in New Himuka on your behalf.
Thanks for the generous offer, but we've got some questions for you first. These others you're transporting, do you know what they are?
Of course I do. They're weaponized human-born others.
So what exactly are you planning on doing with them?
I've received information that Karin is gathering people with powers in Mizuhagawa. According to my investigation, he's planning on joining forces with Togetsu, taking with him technology he stole from Suo and Seiran. I want to stop him.
I see. So you needed extra help in the fight against Karin and thought to use the other weapons to get the upper hand.
Yes, even he should be reluctant to attack human-born others. If it should come to a fight, as long as we have these other weapons...
Arashi!
I was not expecting that.
Kodama? Did we just get duped?
Hold on, why are there 2 Kodamas?
Take this!
Missed. Arashi's hypervelocity is annoying. Looks like the cat's out of the bag.
Is she using duplication?
No, she's not. And I don't sense anything close to my power. She's real.
Who in their right mind freaking attacks their younger brother with a chainsaw without hesitation?
I didn't hesitate because there's no way Fubuki would use human-born others to attack Karin. Not if she is among the others here. You would never consider using the other weapons in an actual fight. Maybe Fubuki was only following someone's orders after being subjected to a personality rehabilitation. And it would have been my duty as his sister to stop him at any cost. Even if it means cutting him down.
What a scary sister. I thought I did a pretty good job. Great. This is why it's a pain when someone they're close to shows up.
I don't care about your issues. Who are you? Are you design children from Togetsu too?
Design what now? We're Suo kids, born and raised. I guess there's no sense in hiding it at this point, since you know there's two of us already. I'm Yuta Malone, Kodama's older twin sister. I'd say nice to meet you, but we've already met each other a few times now.
You're twins?
Something felt off when Seiron's transport team was attacked. It's because that Kodama we saw was actually Yuta.
Exactly. Wasn't my transformation power amazing? Normally, I'd hate showing myself. But how could I not when it means getting to see my hero, Kasane?
What? Hero?
Oh, just remembering how you crushed Kodama like a bug sends a shiver down my spine. Cut that out! You sound like a total creep. And stop acting like you were there. You're always ordering me around from behind the scenes. I like being valued by the new Himuka government, but I'm the one who's always getting stuck with the annoying work. Stupid Kodama! Stop blabbing everything to them.
So you're working for New Himuka. Are you planning on using Naomi and the other weapons for a war?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Unfortunately, now that you learned our secret, we're going to have to kill you.
I didn't want to have to do another Kodama fight.
This is the end of the road for you.
I'll never let you use Naomi. You're the ones who are about to be ended.
Man, we probably have to fight two of them at the same time. Yeah. Oh, my controller turned off because of just time. Well, that's a bad start. That's a really bad start.
Fishy about her, so that's who she really is. Hey, don't let me in with her. I'm not a creep like Yuta.
Use it well.
Kasane, I'll put
Holy
you
crap.
in danger.
I just like fell into that weird field thing.
Hey, snap out of it. I'm sorry. Thank you.
I may as well brain field now. They may cancel it, but like... eh.
I feel powerful.
I should have just opened with it, honestly.
Let's go, Yuta. Fly for me, will you?
Yuta's attack changed. Yuta transformed into Kodama. Get it together. So that's how these...
Holy crap, they hurt.
I feel better now.
Not yet.
These field things are like ridiculous.
There's a weekend
They home in on you and you can't like dodge them.
Need an assist? Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
Time to fight back.
I'll support you.
Lend me your power.
Not yet. It's up to you.
There's a member in need of help.
I don't know what to do with these fucking field things flying everywhere.
We still need your help. Thanks. Sorry for
And it's
the
not even
trouble.
like the waves that they throw out. It's the ones that are just like hovering around following you everywhere. Like those types of attacks in this game are so hard to deal with. Like what do I do? Without Sclera, what do I do? It just follows you forever. Maybe I should go after the one that's throwing those out.
Kasane, a platoon member is in danger.
close.
Come on.
Not good. Someone is down. I'll follow up. Are you okay?
Run, youngster.
Yes, Kyoka. Thanks to you.
I have to do something.
Need an assist? Not bad.
I can't even be in the air. They just follow you.
I'm not done yet.
This is easier than I thought.
Give it to me, Arash.
Yeah, when you have like the most ridiculous. Why did that stop? When you have fucking homing fields, so that when I attack, I just get hit by something.
Now's not the time to rest.
It does like a third of my health. Yeah, it is easier than you thought.
Rest.
Fucking way easier than you thought. Which one was doing the... I think they kind of alternate who's doing the fucking homing thing.
There's a member down. How do they look?
Kasane! Give me more, please! Time for our trump card. Get ready.
Use invisibility. Can only do that so much though.
Look out!
Get serious.
I'm gonna burst your eardrums and turn your brains into jelly.
Run, youngster.
Seriously? What a lame line. They're lucky to die by my beautiful voice. Now's not the time to rest. Good grief, can't you just let me rest? Here we go! Kasane,
Oh.
a platoon member is in danger.
8 hit.
Show me what you got.
It's up to you. Use it, Will.
Oh, it turned off the... Oops.
I guess we're wasted on you.
Okay.
Damn.
Can you take it?
This is bad. Damn. Let the guard get...
Ow, balls. Alright.
There's a weakened member.
Let's make this quick.
Time to fight back.
Holy crap.
Not bad.
There's a compromised member.
You're fine.
Time for stealth.
Okay.
Not bad.
Wake up. Hey, quit
I don't know what to do in these brain fields other than just wait for it to end.
Perfect. Good night.
Anytime I've ever attempted to attack anybody on the hardest difficulty, you just get killed instantly.
More power.
Here.
Show me what you got.
For you, Kasane.
What? Fucking iframes.
Help me, Kagura.
Give me power.
It got me.
Now it's my turn for iframes.
It's my job. Don't take it personally.
But it's my turn for we've had so many Kodama fights in this playthrough. Thanks, game. Thanks for telling me for the 10,000th time.
I'm so excited that I get get to play with my hero, Kasane.
If I use it now,
Thought something was fishy about her, so that's who she really is.
just use it now. I'll probably still end up using most of it before they do like a cutscene that cancels it.
I can do this.
Hey, don't let me in with her. I'm not a creep like you two. I'll track you down and kill you.
Okay, that was faster than I thought.
Yuta's attack changed. Yuta transformed into Kodama. I see, so that's how these sisters fight.
Help me, Kagura.
Oh, they're both dead.
Good. Someone is down. I'm off.
Don't hurt me.
Get it together.
I thought I was about to die. Go ahead and use my power, Kasane.
Not yet. I have to do something. Time to fight back.
Oh my god.
I'm rooting for you.
Are they still down? Okay, now everyone's up. Oh. Well.
Please, Kyoka.
I'll support you.
Kasane, a platoon member is in danger.
Here.
I feel better now. There's a member in need of help. Please check.
Can't do anything.
Some are close to their limit. There's a member down. How do they look?
Give me more, please.
I'm taking this.
Oh, okay, they're up.
Not bad.
Run, youngster. Using the Shida. Use it will.
Okay.
Give up.
Two members in danger.
And now they're brain fielding.
End this. Playtime.
I can't remember if I can brain field to cancel theirs.
You're getting ready for something. Look out.
Well, get ready for it.
I'm gonna burst your eardrums and turn your brains into jelly. Seriously? What a lame line. They're lucky to die.
Okay, they're not brain fielding yet. Oh, there we go.
Time for stealth. That's gonna leave a mark.
Here. I feel better now.
I guess we're wasted on you.
Help me, Kagura.
On.
Okay, 4 seconds. I am lucky. What the fuck? I'm lucky she didn't hit me out of it.
Something's wrong with Arashi.
Oh, then they start popping us. That's right. Where are my normalization? There we go. I'll use this. Maybe I'll just spam brain fields.
The trash needs to be taken out.
Although I don't think I can't like buy them yet, so maybe I shouldn't spam it.
I feel power bubbling up inside me.
Hey, quit shaking and come get me. You.
Okay, well that's one.
I'll make you regret this. What are you doing, Yuta?
You're just going to die.
Take this.
Oh.
Prepare to die. Know your place, you nobody.
I'm so confused.
Now let's defeat the enemies in front of me.
Okay, I almost let myself get game over there. Which is an achievement. I do have to do that at some point.
I'm rooting for you.
Oh.
Time for stealth.
Give it to me, Arashi.
Show me what you got.
For you, Kasane.
There's a member in need of help. Please check.
All right. I guess we're wasting
There's a
our
member
show.
down. Please go support.
We can't give up. I'm taking this.
How did? Why did that miss?
It's up there. Lend me your power. Here.
Not bad.
Why you? Damn, let me guard down. Seriously?
That's gonna leave a mark.
It's just so much easier now that it's just one of her.
Some are close to their limit.
Let's make this quick.
Aw. Wore off at the last second.
Kasane, a platoon member is in danger.
I'm taking this. I'm off.
I'll support you.
Please, Kyoka.
Some are close to their limit.
It should paralyze. Hell yeah, it's paralyzing.
Easy. Damn. Because of you, Naomi. You. I'll never forgive you. No way.
That was good. Not quite as good as me.
Dang it. They got us. I'm still throbbing from Kasane's attacks.
Interesting choice of words.
Not another word. I hate that we're related.
We've got you now. Give up.
I just got a good idea. You said Naomi is in there? Seems like a good opportunity to try out the other weapons. Whoa, Yuta. That's messed up. No, don't! It's showtime! So they really do obey your commands. Whoever came up with this is sick in the head. Naomi! Oh, is this what they call overkill? I wanted to take Kasane home with me and make her my pet. Naomi! Can you hear me? It's me, Kasane!
Kasane.
What? What is this attack? Suo reinforcements.
No, it's...
Are they nuking the others?
Togetsu! It's a Design Children army. Damn it, they came after Kasane.
Who are those guys? They just straight up ruined my plan! Well, I'm not getting caught in the middle of this. It sucks to lose the other weapons, but hey, their survival didn't really matter to the plan anyway. Looks like they're after you guys. Have fun now! Show them a good time for us. Until we meet again, Kasane, we'll be sure to have lots of fun together next time.
They just teleported out. I still had a lot of questions for them.
These guys really don't hold back.
Their tactics only work because they're using disposable Design Children.
I can't get through to any of them. They've shut off all the connections I used in Togetsu.
Guess they're not interested in talking. Do we have an escape plan?
I'm looking, but I've got nothing. There's no way out of this unless you can teleport out of there.
What are you saying?
Everything's okay.
Naomi?
I finally understand why I was turned into this other. It was to protect you.
What are you talking about?
I'll draw them away.
You can't take them on all alone, even if you are another.
I'm not alone. Everyone said they would help too.
Don't, Naomi. You can't. I'll find another way out.
I'm sorry. You always had to take care of me. Let me be your big sister this one last time.
Naomi, no! Naomi. Everyone, we need to get to safety. She would want us to survive. Okay, let's go. Naomi! Naomi!
Looks like we made it.
Naomi and the others.
Naomi! Naomi! Naomi!
Wait!
Weren't we supposed to run because there were so many Togetsu? Did she really, like, take them all out?
Naomi!
Kind of crazy.
Naomi? Oh no. Naomi! You can't die. I need you.
Hey, when do you become such a crybaby? Hello, Kasane.
Naomi? You're alive. Thank goodness.
You came back for me, Kasane. Even though it put you all in such danger. I'm glad you're okay. couldn't bear if something happened to you.
Naomi, your injuries. Are you in pain?
No, I don't feel them. They can't hurt me anymore. Becoming this monstrous thing. Using drugs made of human brains if I wanted to keep being myself. It was so awful. I wanted to die. But I'm glad I was alive today. I'm so glad.
Hold on, Naomi. What are you saying?
I was here to perform one final act of humanity. They made me this, but they couldn't take away my soul. Thank you, Kasane, my sister. Live a long life for both of us.
Naomi, you can't leave me. No. Naomi, why?
Oh, it's the one he's doing everything for.
What?
Where have you been, Karin?
Alice.
Alice, that was her name.
I failed again.
Major General Karin?
I have to use this again.
What are you talking about? They killed my sister! Why did she have to die to protect me? Why did this have to happen to her?
Silence. We can use the red strings.
Karin, are you eating her power?
This happened before.
I'll try again. As many times as it takes.
Can he not, like, keep a power
Yumito,
forever?
Where is he right now?
Because presumably...
He must have teleported.
Presumably, he would only have to do this once. And then the Karin that is, like, the singular timeline of the Karin going back over and over would still have the power?
Did he just say Yuito?
You're right. There was his brain eater. He just copied my red strings.
Yes, but he didn't appear to use it. Since Major General Karin is not a Red Strings user like Kasane, he might need some sort of condition to activate the power.
Could that condition be Yuito? If we take the connection between time travel and the Kunad Gate into account, Karin is trying to get his hands on the power that opened the Kunad Gate.
But why is he trying to travel through time?
Alice was definitely one of those among the others. Is he intending to go back and...
Who the heck is Alice?
I don't care about what Karin wants. If he uses the red strings, it might have adverse effects on the Kunad Gate.
Don't try to push yourself. His brain eater power taxes your brain heavily.
If that's true, then what about Yuito?
Didn't they say his brain was already messed up or something?
Yuito might not be able to withstand the brain eater. All the more reason to stop Karin. We'll need to contact him.
Yuito Platoon is currently within Arahabaki's secure site and isolated from the network.
Arahabaki? Really?
Yes. After what Major General Karin said, I managed to get Wataru to tell me Yuito's location. Oh, you might already know this, but Wataru is my brother. He's Yuito Platoon's operator. He's concerned because he lost contact with them too. He wasn't sure if his telepathy was reaching them.
Okay, thank you. Arahabaki is in Suo. It looks like that's where we're going.
Great.
I thought that was in this phase.
But now we have Major General Karin to add to the list of people trying to mess with the red strings.
Are you all right, Kasane?
It sounds like Yuito is in danger. I know you're worried about him too, Naomi. That's why I'm going to go save him. It still doesn't feel real to me. How could you be gone? I'm sorry. I couldn't save you. Thank you. Thank you for protecting me until the very end. Yes, I'm fine. Let's go.
Hey, you still haven't answered me. Who is this Alice?
She's Fubuki and Karin's childhood friend, and Fubuki's fiancé. But she became an other a long time ago. That's why she was in the same lab as Naomi.
I got a brain message. I want you to collect the children's belongings. Hey Haruka, I have a favor to ask you. I'd like to make graves for everyone who helped Naomi and the others. I was wondering if there's anything left of theirs that could be considered a memento. I looked, but I'm sorry. The bodies of others disintegrate when they die. There was nothing left. I see, that's too bad. I'd like to at least grab some of the dirt from where they died. Understood. We'll obtain some for you. All of them had loved ones. None of them deserved what happened to them. Let's try not to forget that. You're right. Naomi and the others all fought valiantly to protect someone until the end. They died as human beings, not as weaponized others. We should give them a proper burial. I'd like that as well. Thank you, Kyoka. Thank you, everyone. Alright. Supposed to go to Suo. I'm just gonna go back. It's close to that time of night where I have to stop anyway, so I'm just gonna stop now. Do a little savey save. We will continue at some point in the future. But for now, I'm done for the night. So, if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you're not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.